today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Virgo, May 19, 2025. You're intolerant of limitations and restrictions today, as you try to break free from things holding you back from growing. The Sun and Uranus align in your sign today, bringing strong personal energy into your world. You're often doing things differently, whether it's about your true calling, personal initiative, presentation, or attitude. You're working for yourself first and foremost, and the freedom to do you is more important to you than ever. You can be excitable and perhaps a little impatient, particularly with rules or impositions. While you can feel rebellious now, you put yourself in the very best position if you answer to a genuine need to make progress rather than merely react to what others are doing or expecting of you. Your individuality, uniqueness, and free spirit are all in the spotlight today. As the day advances, especially watch for impulsive decisions or unnecessary spats. Do not rock the boat or exacerbate drama today. Yet, you might feel as if it is being thrust upon you. You don't tend to be an impulsive zodiac sign, as you more often practice caution and moderation. You most certainly aren't likely to jump into the heat of the moment usually, that is. Unfortunately, with feisty Mars, the red planet of aggression, orbiting in your solar house of home, family, and domesticity, he will peer over to Mercury now in your solar house of identity. This ensures that you and your partner could get into a rather ferocious debate or conflict around these themes. Your energy level is high, and you know more than your rivals. You're filled with good energy and ready to take on any challenges, putting you in a great position to make changes. Saying what you mean is going to seem much easier today. Your emotions may bubble up when you least expect it, and you may even send a stinging word out of your mouth without realizing it. The wise will take extra care to burn off energy in the body with exercise and will be mindful of getting proper rest. When the body is conditioned, the mind follows a more predictable path, and relating to others becomes more harmonious. If someone you know is confused about their career or managing their finances, see about offering your help. The vibration that is occurring focuses on career and financial situations, and can really emphasize problems for some. Share your experience and insight into the situation, and if any other ways to help out present themselves to you, consider them. Just take care that you don't get into loaning out too much money. Encourage change and better planning. Don't leave yourself short. After 3 months, the Dwarf Planet series leaves your friendship sector today, ending her last deep dive into social needs and priorities for another 4 years. On the heels of some important weeks on the personal and professional networking, friendship and relationship building fronts, and some equally important days still in front of you, this not only leaves you with a better understanding of who to align yourself with and how. With Saturn staying on but leaving himself later next week, the focus shifts to acting on that insight. While the Moon is in an adventurous part of your chart as a friendly aspect between the Sun in Taurus and the South Node in your romantic sector peaks. It is not until tomorrow that it will connect with both. While the spirit of romance and adventure is already coming together, it is tomorrow that this is set to peak. In a romantically charged weekend, the best is still to come. Virgo, today calls for quiet refinement over bold changes. Your quote of the day: real progress often goes unnoticed. Your color of the day is linen white, pure and simple. Lucky numbers: 6, 10, 21. You might crave order more than usual. Honor it. An old routine could be ready for an upgrade. Someone may appreciate your silent support. Organize, but don't obsess. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 19, 2025. Take a deep breath and let yourself settle into this moment. Whether you're checking in with your heart or simply looking for some direction in your day, you've arrived right on time. The messages in this reading aren't just predictions, they're gentle mirrors for your inner world, offering clarity, encouragement, and the reminder that you are not walking your path alone. Today's cards are the Empress, Knight of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and Ace of Swords. These 5 bring together themes of creativity, emotional flow, long-term abundance, inner strength, and mental breakthroughs. Let's explore the messages they hold for you. We begin with the Empress, a card that radiates nurturing, creativity, and deep connection with life's natural rhythms. This is your reminder to slow down enough to hear your own inner voice and trust it. The Empress energy encourages you to care for yourself as you would a beloved friend or a blooming plant, tenderly, consistently, and with love. Whether it's tending to your body, your space, your relationships, or your ideas, this card asks, where in your life can you soften today? Maybe it's letting yourself rest without guilt. Maybe it's cooking a meal with care or spending a few minutes outside with your bare feet on the ground. Honor the part of you that craves nourishment and beauty. It matters more than you think. Next is the Knight of Cups, the romantic, the dreamer, the heartfelt messenger. This card often signals movement in your emotional life, either through a person who brings you a message from the heart or through your own intuition calling you towards something meaningful. You might feel drawn today to express your feelings, reach out to someone, or pursue a creative passion that brings you joy. The Knight doesn't wait for permission to feel, he simply follows what moves him. Have you been brushing aside something your heart has been trying to say? Today is a good time to listen. And if you feel inspired to create, write, paint, sing, or even daydream, lean into it. That's your soul knocking. Moving into grounding energy, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is one of the most abundant cards in the deck, representing not just material wealth, but the legacy you're building and the roots you're laying down. It reminds us that true security isn't just about money, it's also about community, belonging, and knowing that your efforts contribute to something lasting. You might be thinking long-term today about home, family, or what kind of life truly feels meaningful to you. Trust that the work you're doing now, even the small everyday actions, are shaping a future that supports you deeply. And if you felt uncertain, this card is your affirmation. You're building something real, and you are supported. Then we have the Nine of Wands, the card of perseverance. You may be tired. You may feel like you've been fighting uphill for some time. But this card arrives not to say, give up, but to say, you're so close. It honors your resilience. It doesn't ignore the difficulty, but it reminds you that your strength is not in your ability to avoid hardship, but in your choice to keep going anyway. If you're feeling like today is just another step in a long journey, pause and take stock of how far you've already come. You're more capable than you think. Rest if you need to. Breathe. And know that this is not the end, it's a turning point. Finally, we close with the Ace of Swords, the spark of mental clarity and truth. If something's been foggy, whether in your mind, in a conversation, or in a decision you've been sitting on, this card brings the sharpness needed to cut through confusion. You might receive a powerful insight today, or suddenly know what needs to be said or done. The Ace of Swords doesn't sugarcoat, it speaks clearly and with purpose. It invites you to stand in your truth, and trust that even uncomfortable clarity is better than staying stuck. Say what needs to be said, especially to yourself. This is a day for bold honesty and liberation. So, what's the story today? You're being asked to nurture what matters. Follow your emotional truth, honor your long-term dreams, keep showing up even when it's hard, and speak your clarity into being. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're becoming every single day, often in ways you don't even notice. And the world is better because of it. Now I want to hear from you. What part of this reading landed with you most? Are you in a season of planting, protecting, or speaking your truth? Have you had a moment recently where something just clicked in your mind or heart? Share your story in the comments. You never know who might find comfort in your words. And above all, remember, you are allowed to be a work in progress and still be proud of how far you've come. Keep walking with intention. You're not alone and you are more powerful than you know.